So what happened was the chicken mafia got their hands on me. They tied me to a slab, and they were ready to take the crowbars out and beat me within an inch of my life until
Soft,
there was an explosion.
Rumpy.
Huh?
We're live.
Oh, okay. I'll tell you later.
Yeah. Besides, I told you not to fuck with the chicken mafia.
I think Miles just saved my life.
I was desperate.
What happened?
Hey, desperate or not, you don't fuck with the chicken mafia. Anyway.
I wanted lunch.
Martin Lee gave me his power. It feels different. Like the voices are gone, but the power is
Anyway,
still there.
time to...
Incredible. MP,
I don't know if you were paying attention in the last part, but
I got my byline pulled off that
we... Martin Lee helped
Does that mean
helped Miles go inside Pete's mind, and we fixed because apparently Pete had a piece of the symbiote still inside of him, and so we went through a nice soul searching journey.
mutual?
Keep an eye out for Harry. I'll let you know if I hear anything.
Wish I had a hallelujah sound effects lined
Okay.
up. That would have been funny.
While I look for Harry, I should see what else needs some Spidey help. I've got this. Get clear.
Let's do this.
I also really like this. I really like this suit.
It's a nice suit.
I think I brought up one of the last parts that I'm upset that I couldn't actually show off all the suits, because there are some that I kind of just look at. I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Yeah. Boom.
Okay.
Excuse
good
me.
For now.
I do also want to. Oh. Ah, Jesus, spicy.
That's
what my girlfriend said to me.
Sophie.
It's
Okay,
not-
fine. It was a lady I paid.
Sophie.
But I'm being honest.
Now's not the time, Sophie. Shit, what was this thing? So before commentary, I was actually working on on script for my Ratchet and Clank Going Commando review.
Folks, you're not going to believe this, but
So for the people who actually watch both this channel and my main channel and are waiting for my reviews, that's how you know when this part's being recorded. But ugh. I am surprised because of how quickly I was able to write the review for the first Ratchet and Clank game, how hard it is to write the review for the second one. I mean, to be fair, Going Commando, I think I mentioned this when I played through it on stream. Going Commando is my least favorite game of the original trilogy.
Yeah, I can see why. Is it the space stuff?
Actually, no. I love the space combat. The gameplay the normal gameplay is usually fine. It's just there's a lot of sections that get really tedious for me. And I think when I was writing the review, it finally clicked with me why Going Commando always bothers me, whereas other games that have similar things, that do similar things to Going Commando, like bring back the gameplay, bring back the platforming gunplay and such, why other games don't bother me as much. And I think it's because I don't like playing difficult games where it feels like I'm not progressing. And I think that's one of the reasons why I could never get into the Soulsborne series, because a lot of the times it feels like I'm just not progressing. And if I don't feel like I'm progressing at all, like even if I have to keep replaying a section in a game, if I at least feel like I am learning, then that's good. Even if I have to do a section 20 times before I finally get it, if it feels like there's some level of progression, then I'm not as upset. Whereas going commando, for some reason, it just...
Thanks, Spider-Man. We were trying to move.
You're
the
welcome,
tower.
random stranger.
Mhm.
That armor may be
Everybody
valuable,
gets one.
Everyone
not as
gets one.
valuable as
Everybody gets one. Tell him, Peter.
Apparently everybody gets one.
Bingo.
your lives. Stay safe.
I am sad that not once had I actually gotten a chance to
Gotta call
to
the rail
to
so get
upload
off there
that
quick.
joke, to
Miles,
include that joke in the
meet me at
playthrough, and
Connor's
it's
labs.
just kind of
I think
disappointing.
Harry's there.
Well, you still
Um,
got
Sounds
time.
good.
yeah, I can still do it in the YouTube re-upload. It's just one thing that kind of saddens me that I never
Yeah.
did. Anyway, going back, going commando, like that's my problem. Like the fact that even when I am progressing, and it's very clear that I am making progress, even if it doesn't look like it, the problem is it doesn't feel like I'm making progress. It just feels like I'm not getting very far.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, and that's something that I think that I feel like
Maybe a
Up Your
shortcut to
Arsenal
Connor's lab near Central Park.
really
Gotta find a way to get through to Harry.
fixed, because Up Your
I
Arsenal
know I can reach him.
still has those moments where it's really, where you get stuck with a really difficult section, but to me it felt more like I was actually progressing, whereas Going Commando just doesn't in a lot of places.
Mm.
Although granted, one of the reasons, one of the other reasons why it's so hard to write the script for me is I don't like writing really long scripts, and I was just trying to summarize the story. And summarizing the story while also talking about gameplay styles that I don't like end up being longer than I want it to, so I'm trying to rework it.
Mm.
I mean, as of now, I don't even have the first Ratchet and Clank review up, but I'll probably have that up on Wednesday at the time of recording this. So like I'm gonna try for the same day I put up my last review, and then but just a week away.
Just give me back my son. We are your son.
Oh, if only I had a Eminem joke there.
Yeah. Or a burp sound effect.
Hey, this is fucking belching his father's face.
We are healthy. Strong.
Father, we eat people now.
I do what I want, Dad.
We can help you.
Oh, hey, Pete. Here, catch my dad.
Thank you, Spider-Man. You remind me of that guy my son hangs out with. He's like a son to me.
You know your son's right there. Yeah, I know.
No, I will get to the center of this Tootsie
Please
Roll.
don't.
Bonk. Oh no, he's got a most powerful.
What's he gonna do with
No,
Harry?
no. He's got a power upgrade. We're screwed.
I think we're about to find out. You need to know. Harry's gone. Host and symbiote are perfectly fused.
Fuck.
Find a way to save him. You can't.
I can disarm him. Wait,
You
sorry,
can
that came
still
out wrong.
Stop the symbiote. How?
Man, that took me a second. I feel embarrassed that it took me a second to realize what you meant by that.
save my boy.
Hang on, need to get a thumbnail. I think I shared the picture in the Discord a while ago of the actual thumbnail, and it's still one of my favorite thumbnails that I've created. Yeah, because I used the because I actually got the I had to make a custom one, but I got the Web of Shadows morality system thing.
Yeah.
Whee! You're still a dick dad.
Man, that guy reminds me of the son I've always wanted. Norman, you have a son. I know. It's just Connor, just Kurt Connor is standing there. It's like, wow, he really is a terrible father.
Good morning, everyone. On good morning, New York. It looks like today we have a cloudy, rainy kind of weather outside and a chance of giant black tentacles.
Well, the apocalypse has started, so you know what that means. Don't go outside without your umbrella.
Also, I quit. I hated this job anyway.
I don't get paid enough for this. I want that news anchor that has to
I know you're
cover the entire apocalypse
got a lot of New Yorkers being attacked.
and is actually being
I'm on it.
calm through
Stay
all of
safe
it.
out there. All he needed was that meteorite. Now he can heal the world. This isn't what we meant.
You know, the fact that these symbiotes are just more or less random pedestrians, and Pete just knocked 2 of them off of the building. To be fair, they'll survive in the symbiote form, but that also means he didn't save them from the symbiote. You know, so I hope you guys are ready for what is probably the last on-screen part with side quest. Well, technically. We do have side quest next part, but that's more because of because right before the actual final part, I want to make sure I finish off the Yuri and the Flame side quest. Because that side quest to me makes a little more sense if you do it before can't think of something. That side quest makes more sense if you do it before the end of the game. I wish Miles was here to help me. He'd know what to do and say. Oh God, I'm so lonely. Think for me. Yeah. Oh God, I'm so lonely.
It's okay. You're gone.
Damn, punched that guy so hard he went through the wall.
Is he alive?
I don't know, but considering the woman's arm is clipping through her body, her hand is clipping through her body,
Those civilians are in trouble.
Man, that is actually a good question.
Man, this is a big job for the spider. His wings look so weird on that suit.
Yeah. I think the only reason it looks weird is because the wings on this suit aren't the same as on most other suits.
Hey, look on the bright side, Spidey. At least you can swing through the park easier.
Whee!
Yeah, that's one of the weird that's one of the weirder things when
Those people from the
when
I'll take care of these things.
Symbiote is
Just stay
covering
inside the
all of
bus.
New York. It actually does make it easier to traverse around the city, but at the same time, it's like, holy shit, this is essentially another apocalypse.
Gotta love that apocalypse.
You know, it's saddening to me that we that we have two Spider-Man games where the big climax involves an apocalyptic.
We have to talk.
I'm sorry, one guy lifting his arm and actually moving the ragdoll on top of
Sending you coordinates now.
him.
Watch yourself out there, man.
Anyway, but
This is something else.
we have two Spider-Man games now that the ending has a
I'll find you.
pretty much apocalyptic
I'll find you
um
somewhere.
apocalyptic climax.
Yep.
Also, just gonna bring this up before I forget. Off screen, I switched Miles' suit from the Miles Morales 2099 suit to well, I'm gonna leave it a surprise.
All right.
Hey, it makes more sense than the fucking Adidas sponsorship, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, hiccup.
Fucking
Ah, there we go. That looks good.
That suit's not an alien, is it?
No, it's a robot.
Miles Morales original,
Hopefully this won't be a problem.
One of one.
That suit's not an alien, is it? No, it's actually from another dimension. I had a weird journey on the way here.
What
Should I be
happened,
worried?
man?
It's non-canon. It'll be fine.
Harry got the meteorite. I couldn't stop him. Connor said we can't save him, so we have. I can't lose him, Miles. I can't do this again.
I
saw
just
May
can't.
Rose
I've dealt with way too much tragedy.
in your head.
Anymore and I'll go on my
It's
villain
not your
arc.
fault, Pete. She wanted to save you.
Pete, you already went through your villain arc in this game.
But even worse.
Oh.
She never thought about herself. Even when she was struggling to breathe.
Oh.
May.
Pete puts on the fucking Ben Riley suit and just becomes an edgy 2000s character.
They would want us to stop thinking about them. They'd want us to help people. To fight. Harry's still in there.
Our parental figures are dead. Oh wait, no, Rio Morales is still alive. Never mind. And Aaron. Aaron still exists. I like Aaron.
Yep. He cool.
Yeah.
Let's split up. Cover more
Let's
ground.
go.
You find the meteorite, I'll clear that nest out.
You got it, Spider-Man.
See? He is Spider-Man.
Yeah, it could be worse. It could be Spiders Man.
Let's roll.
We get started.
Woo.
Don't ask me what I'm doing. I actually forget. Oh, right. I change,
Oh, yeah, classic suit.
We only see it in this part, and it kind of saddens me because I like the classic suit, but I thought for the climax of the game, it would be better to switch to. Since I have Miles in one of his movie suits, it'd be nice to have Pete in one of his movie suits.
Yeah.
So like spoiling that now, the final part we have Pete in the I put Pete back in the Raimi suit.
Yourself like this.
I'm sure I'll be fine.
That is something that just. To be fair, it was a problem in the first game, where you would knock criminals off a building, and theoretically they'd die. Although I like that the way they in the first game, and they do it here too. If you look at where the if you look at the side of the building where you knocked a person off, you can actually see that they're just hanging on the side of the building, but in a thing of webbing. So I guess like right after they knocked him off the building, they basically said, "All right." They basically put a web capsule on them and just said, "All right, let's hope this saves them."
I'm sure some stranger will provide them food.
Or
Or can get them
down.
down. Must be a bitch to clean up all those webbing if you're a cop in this universe.
Well, it only depends on how the webbing works, because originally Pete had webbing that would dissolve after a while.
Yeah, I know that.
But after a certain point, when Octavius took over Pete's body, he developed a webbing that wouldn't dissolve.
Yeah. I know. I
Which,
imagine like cops, like they just carry around a sodium bicarbonate solution in their trunks, you know,
yeah,
in case
or
they ever have to.
yeah,
Yeah.
they it's like, shit, Spider-Man's been here. All right, hey, get the sodium. Whatever.
Get the dissolver. We're gonna need it.
Talking to me.
But yeah, it really depends on whether. Oh God, Miles is trapped in the universe of Stranger Things.
It's when people turn into symbiotes.
That's just the opening logo to Stranger Things, but instead of saying Stranger Things, it's Spider-Man.
Find a way out.
Why would you leave when
Actually, no, it's even worse. It doesn't say Spider-Man. It's the 19 inches of Venom meme,
Oh no.
which I love.
Neither do you.
In the part where we actually do play as Venom for that small section, instead of the normal logo, I did jokingly add the 19 inches of Venom. Instead of the Spider-Man 2 logo that I've used for every other thumbnail. And I mostly did that to see if anyone would notice.
Oh.
I mean, by the time this goes up, this part will probably be up on the 19th. Not 19th, the 20th. Because of how I set up the
Pete, I saw the
parts
meteorite.
to go up.
It's under the Harlem subway station, next to the bridge.
Whee!
Heading there now.
Wait for me though, man.
He is the Spooder Man.
He's after you. I have to go help Haley, but just wait, all right?
Whoa, back up. What happened?
I got sucked into the hive mind. Saw this vision of the meteorite underground. But I've got a bad feeling.
You think Harry's there?
Serious, Pete.
This is one thing that saddens me, because it's very clear that there's a symbiote nest there, and you think I would be able to go to do that symbiote
But I
nest.
can't waste any
The
time.
game will not let you do it. Like, you see every time Pete is using his webbing to go back, like that's the game itself saying, no, you focus on story. Like, I don't want to focus on story.
I want to listen to Miles's warning. No, shut up. Plot.
Oh. Besides, it's actually less that I want to listen to Miles's warning and more of a I just want to get the fucking side quest done. Which I end up doing off screen, and it really it does annoy me that I had to do it off screen, but it's also I didn't want to have another part of just dedicated to just taking out Symbiote nests and Hunter blinds.
Yep. Bonk.
That being said, very easily could have.
Yep.
Because I'm trying to think. I think we're a couple parts away from it, but
The meteorite has to be underground. Please talk to me.
if I actually
I have to get
recorded,
underground. I can't leave these people behind.
if I actually took the time to record the side quests, I could have easily had this playthrough be 40 parts. Or around 40 parts. As it stands, I think the playthrough is 37.
Bonk.
So. Delicious stir-fried rice. Not stir-fry.
Pork
This is-
fried.
No. So,
Oh, big boy.
Two of you, not now. I don't have time for this. Maybe. Harry, can you hear me?
actually, no, it is stir-fry.
Find you, buddy. I'm coming.
I mean, the rice isn't stir-fried. Rice is just rice.
Hooray.
There, subway tunnel.
We did it, Miles! We saved the city!
Hey, everything all good with Haley?
Not yet. But you still owe me a few more minutes. Hang tight.
And Pete just waits at the front of the subway and just pulls up his phone, plays fucking Flappy Bird or something.
Nice. Ooh.
Speaking of mobile games, I found a mobile game that's basically just the fucking Chow races from Sonic Adventure. It's one of the few mobile games I'd actually recommend.
I was.
It's not
trying
bad.
to save. You're
Hmm.
hungry.
Aw.
I like you so much, and I think you like me. Do you want to go out?
Haley, would you like to make hot fuck with me? Miles, we're like 15.
What?
I'm not hearing a no.
He's fucking glitch.
I do like Haley.
Yeah.
Although I want to bring up
Well, it's a date.
somebody was I saw a YouTube video in my recommendations theorizing that the version of Spider-Man that we see in Spider-Verse, which is supposed to be the PlayStation, the Insomniac Spider-Man,
By the way, Pete,
someone had theorized that that's not actually Insomniac Spider-Man.
Harry!
Like it's a different version because Across the Spider-Verse brings up the fact that there's only one Miles, which wouldn't really make a lot of sense
Harry,
considering the Insomniac universe exists and Miles is a Spider-Man in that universe.
I'm sorry.
So it's basically theorizing that the Insomniac Spider-Man is I didn't see the video, but what I'm assuming is it's basically either it's someone disguising themselves as Spider-Man, or it's a different continuity where Miles never got spider powers or something. Which, man, that whole thing in general, just thinking about all the different continuities now.
No. Spider-Man, where are you? Did you go down there? You were right. It has to be here. He has to. I'm sorry, I couldn't. I know, man. I'll try to find a way inside. It's gonna be okay. Everyone's gonna be okay.
You know,
Damn.
with how Pete acts about Harry in this game, you would think that they're actually a gay couple. I mean,
Don't be like that. Come on.
I get to some extent that it's Pete really cares about his friend and he doesn't want to lose his friend.
I'm so close.
But it gets to a point where it's like, okay, this feels more on par with you legitimately had feelings for him.
Oh, jeez, glitchy. Just because you care deeply about someone doesn't automatically mean you're in love. I mean, some people are that valuable. Does it really mean much if you want to save them?
Harry!
If they're that
Harry,
special?
talk to me.
If you suck them off and say no homo? What? Nothing.
I'm trying, buddy.
Well, and to be fair, I say that, and Time for Chronicles, my series, has a lot of moments like that where
Nope.
Glitch in Time for Chronicles.
Thanks for coming, Pete.
Glitch in Time for Chronicles feels guilty after accidentally killing his brother.
Oof.
Harry, what are you?
Healed. Finally free.
There's a lot of shit that happens in Time for Chronicles that to me is just like, man, I really put my characters through shit. It's all for entertainment, I guess.
No, bro. Not cool.
Oof.
Get a room, you two!
Whee! I'll show you who's the rap god.
uh,
Damn.
Good man?
My deep voice needs a little work.
We need to call him.
ah,
Call my
I know what the
girlfriend.
meteorite is.
I gotta call my girlfriend.
yeah, call my girlfriend. Tell her I'm gonna need a ride home.
We all need to meet up at May's house.
What's going on out there, guys?
It's the meteorite that the symbiote arrived in. He's using it to transform the city. I know where it is.
And we're gonna steal it. Time to game plan.
I'm in. See you guys at home.
Whee!
Hunter tech. I think I can put this to better use than them.
Hey, my lunch isn't in here.
And then we do all of the symbiote and hunter blinds off screen. We'll see you guys next part. Once I find the stop recording button.